We are ready. Man, I feel capable. I feel powerful. It has been a while. The avocado hoodie is here. In the flesh. Which means we can officially remove the avocado goal. But, you know, it's always bittersweet when we remove a goal like that. It means we've hit it. I mean, it's a shout out as a testament to you guys. What a great show of support. And here we are, back like we never left. 628. The avocado hoodie, which has basically not returned since habits. You know, you go in that closet and you pull it out like, damn, we had some times together, you and I. Thanks so much, G Madrid, always making these goals happen. Not without some assistance, but it was a team effort for sure. It is, Tim. We have unlocked the avocado hoodie, which means, I mean, I'm kind of concerned for my opponents here. There's nothing more to say. Let's jump straight into it. We're still in class here. Don't get too distracted. You know, settle down. Notepads out. This is still class at the end of the day. We're at 628. Let's see what we can do in our fresh avocado hoodie. 5 minutes. Let's get back in here. All right. First game in the hoodie. Man. I feel stronger, more capable, more agile. The opponents can clearly feel the avocado. You know, I just realized the Brazilian flag it's just an avocado. When all is said and done. One of us. Let's take that. Let's bring the knight out. Right, we got our knights out. This is all we need, and the avocado hoodie is too strong. Let's go. Gonna go back to safety, bring that bishop out. Don't lose sight. We make a trade. We get castled. The 600 didn't stand a chance. Snorkel. Queen. Don't forget those basic habits. Pawn up. We know we need to get our bishop out, right? Absolutely. Bishop into e6. Now rooks need to make it to the middle. And then it may well be time for the RPMs. Capture towards the center, of course. He's bringing rooks to the middle. Hey, I can't fault him. I'm going to do the same thing, though. If it's good enough for him, it's good enough for me. Okay. Always trade, of course. Queen. Oh, okay. We got a trade, of course. We need to move the queen. Oh, we'll stay central here. Probably bring the rook over. Okay. Can bring the rook here, and then let's get a few RPMs in just to tie things off over there. Snorkel feeling great. I know things can't really go wrong. Just send the pawns forward. I already know exactly what my moves are, so it'll be no surprise when they show up here. Let's get those pawns up. I got more. I got more where that came from. All right. I'm sending more and more and more and more pawns. Finally, I'm done my RPMs. Wasn't that a great RPM session? One of our finer RPM sessions, I feel. Right? Because how many pawn moves was that? It was like 6 or 7. 6 or 7 pawns. All right. Can we make some trades here? Well, this bishop for this knight is simply not happening. What other trades can we do? Not really seeing any, so let's, stick a little bit central here. Stay central. Okay, got to move our queen. So we'll go here, stick in central. And here I'm even attacking the center pawn, which is going to make things nice and easy if we take that. I mean, it's smack in the middle here. Okay, we have a trade, so we'll make that trade. And yeah, I think we will take that pawn in the center here. Okay, knight over here. We'll just use this queen. Try to take pretty much every pawn. I mean, that's all we do once we're near the end game. Let's take that. I want to make sure to take all of these pawns here. Okay. And our favorite, making another queen. Oh, got a trade here. Okay, most important part, just always check. You can't possibly make a mistake for stalemate if you're always giving check. So always give check. Check. I can't possibly mess it up. It might take me a while, a billion different checks, but as long as I'm checking, it has to be safe. No stalemates. There we go. The power of the avocado hoodie. We're up to 635. Very nice, very nice. So let's jump back in. Broken horsey. Okay. We'll go d4, d5. Knight f6, knight c6, very likely bishop f5, right? Because we want to get this bishop out and then push the pawn and then get the other bishop. Obviously trades we do every single time. Got another trade coming up potentially. Let's go. We have seen this before. We're becoming good at this. We never want a situation where there's a pawn. So while we are going to maintain our absolute dedication to trading pieces, we definitely need to get in the habit of taking this way into the center. This one's not available. Okay, and we can castle. So we will. Get the snorkel out there. H6. What are RPMs? Those are, say it with me. When I say R, you say R. Okay, let's bring the rook to the middle. That's right, Greg. Random pawn moves, RPMs. So important. Look at this guy. Hey, he's even got a snorkel as well. Well played. Random pawn moves. Queen's being hit. This is an easy move for us. Why? Because we only move the queen to 2 possible squares. Okay, here we go. We're going to hit that one up. We're going to bring the rook to the middle. We always want trades, so he's doing the same thing. Do you guys think, is this a habits bra or something? Everything I've seen from the guy is stellar. Really, really impressive. Okay, of course, all it takes is a compliment for your opponent to see them make a mistake. I mean, it's not really a big deal, but definitely not a move I would advise any of us circle members to do. Why am I doing this ahead of maybe some random pawn moves? Because I can just see the wide open file here. It's still in the center. Trades are of utmost importance to us, so we're just gonna trade. But believe me, as soon as I take this back, I'm moving whatever pawns I can. Let's go here. All right. Well, we've got a lot of trades in. Happy about that. Almost certainly we're gonna do this. I may go like something like queen there. That's in the center. It also gets a trade. Even queen up would be good. But yeah, if the moves are playable, we're gonna be shoving pawns up the board. RPMs, baby. Well, yeah, we can't hang pieces, seems say. That's exactly right. Oh, okay. Well, there's a queen trade, so obviously we have to take that first. And yeah, let's send pawns up the board. Remember, we're also in the end game, so immediately it becomes king into center time. King into center. Got to get the king involved. Let's get these RPMs in. Okay, moves the bishop back. It's fine. We'll just keep pushing here for now. King into the middle. Okay. I think RPMs combined with king moves. I was gonna keep pushing, but he just stopped it. Not really sure what to do here, to be honest, but maybe we can go around like that. My knight's kind of in the way there. I was thinking, okay, maybe we can go around this way. All right. King. Obviously, we trade. Knight into the middle. No. This looks like the next middle. I guess we've unlocked, now that this knight has moved, we've kind of unlocked another RPM of sorts. All right. Bring it forward there. He takes us. Not sure how he took us, considering we went right by him there, but okay. We'll do this. Take back. Knight into the middle has to be a reasonable move. A trade. Always trade. And we'll use our king aggressively. Go us. Just use the king, use the king, use the king. All about the king. We can make it happen. Okay, let's take that. Obviously, take the pawn in the center. That's clear. Okay, we'll take this. And we're just using our king. I mean, I'm taking any time that I have to take, but otherwise, for the most part, I'm using my king, and then, hey, here we go. Hey, he's trying to catch me here. Ah, I see you. So, you're saying you're going to catch me here. I see you. Use the king. Use the pawn. I'm a forward thinker. Up the board, up the board, up the board. Let's go all the way. And would you look at that? The king is a perfect gentleman escorting up the board. That wasn't too difficult, was it? You will constantly outperform your opponents in the endgame. Truthfully, we're dead. It's a king and pawn endgame, and our opponent has an extra pawn. But the guy's not making a pass pawn, and instead he's hanging pawns. Like, this is what I mean. Endgames, your opponents will not understand. At less than 700 ELO? Come on. It's the easiest place to separate yourself from them. So we didn't do anything too crazy here. I mean, we took our trades when we had to, put our knight in the middle. I'm just using my king as a weapon here. Opponent plays this. Of course, we have to trade. And then we just used our king, ran around everywhere, and then walked our pawn up the board with our king. That's it. And that was enough. Opening was also reasonably successful. Very typical habits game. We were in the end game in no time. And you don't have to think when you're in the end game, because random pawns, king to the middle, right? Not that difficult. Continue with the pawns, and hey, it just kind of worked out for us at the end. It might not always work out, but most of the time it will. My opponent was completely winning. Perhaps you don't have ears. I agree. That's what I just said. But it's the end game, and it's a 600. He's going to mess it up. Doesn't matter if we go into the end game winning, losing, equal. We'll often end up on top because the basic end game habits mantra is just so strong. Use your king, take everything, trade everything, pass pawn, push it if you have one, RPMs. It's so simple. Let's keep going. E4. Knight F3. Of course, knight C3. Two knights. Next, you can probably guess we would like to play this, and so we shall. And we will stick very cleanly to the rules by capturing and castling. Okay, let's push this pawn. I usually hold off with this snorkel here because I see my opponent's a little bit lined up and this is quite bothersome. So while I might do this, I think we can definitely wait and make all of our other, bishop out, rook in, queen up, rook over, all good stuff. And we may indeed have some RPMs incoming for our guy over here. That's about it. RPMs, we still have this one, but as I said, I'm a little bit concerned about that, so I'm just holding off for the moment. And yeah, we'll just keep pushing over there now because it feels like I've kind of done everything. I mean, I'll play this, probably our knight jumping into the middle or doubling the rooks. Those would be our next attempts, but you know, whenever we move these, it feels good to move the knight next because then we could maybe move the pawns after. Activate another RPM. Now here, that's a trade, so that's nice and easy. He takes back and it kind of steals our RPM from us. So since I'm not really sure what to do, I feel like I might double the rooks here. I don't really have a move. Okay, so we got this. We're ready for RPMs here. B3 is played. We have come to, like, basically, if you're wondering if it's safe, just pick it up and hover and hold that position. But does that look good? No, it does not. So we can't quite do that, which means I'm going to get my queen out of the way and also continue to control squares in the center. Yeah, a couple 100 points ago, earlier in the series, absolutely, we actually fell victim to losing our queen, rooks, everything due to nasty situations like that. We lost a lot of games, but hey, that's nice. That it's the one thing we can change. We can learn. It took a lot of attempts for us to learn that, but we did learn it. All right. We go rook here. I guess we're just trying to take, but I'm not really sure what to do anymore, if I'm being honest. The pawns are all a little bit stuck here. Maybe I'll move my queen back to the center, and then that allows me some RPMs, because if I don't have a clue what to do, I'm going to default to RPMs. Okay, rook here. Obviously, just trade that one. Okay. Don't think there's ever been a worse trade in the history of trades. I got 5 points. I lost 5 points, and my opponent gained 9 points. So that was a -9 trade for us. Okay, nice. Perfect. Just as we drew it up. Okay. Don't mind me. Just gonna hit the RPMs. My snorkel will protect me. Okay. We obviously trade here. Always trading. Always trading. Okay. Continue with the RPMs, I think. Random pawn moves, RPMs. Okay, this is obviously a trade, so we'll go ahead and take it. Going to continue with all of our various trades and captures. We'll just take everything. Like, obviously, we're taking that. Taking the center. Take. All right. We're definitely going to take this. Look what the knight looks pretty pretty decent. Go ahead and take. Hey, click the king. It's only got 1 dot. It's only got 1 move. Pretty nice. It's always easy to play only moves. You look like a genius. Damn, king g3. That was really smart. How you just kind of got out of that. It's like, well, I had to do it. What do you want? What do you want? Okay, go ahead and trade that. Go ahead and trade that. And leave our, rook somewhere central, I suppose. Okay, what can we do here? I mean, what are we up to at this point? We're pretty can't really move my king anymore. Not that I'd want to. It's kind of not that safe. Yeah, I don't really know what else. What other moves we can do here? Rook to the middle. That's pretty much all I got. Defend a pawn by going to the middle, I guess. Oh man. Well, I guess this is more or less forced. Let's do this. Well, at least we can say our king is active. Our king is active. Okay. Let's see. Oh, the rook's getting hit as well. A check. A check in the center. Okay. Well, it was short-lived. It was short-lived. Yeah, we're pretty dead here, but I mean, what are we gonna do? Maybe a draw? Surely a draw. Don't think there's any progress to be made here, but I'll keep my stick on the ice. Hey, I see he's offering me a draw. We'll just go ahead and accept it. I think he forgot about our agreement there. I think he forgot. Okay. Check. It's always easy when you've only got 1 square to move to. 1 dot, you know? All right, what is this? Ring around the rosy? We've been here before. What the heck? What the heck is my guy doing here? I'm going around again. I'm ready to do it. Just say the word. Say the word. I'm ready. He managed to get a checkmate. You have to be impressed. Took him a while, but you know one thing, surprisingly, that he did right was he checked. Like, you're not going to mess things up if you're checking every move. This is what I tell you guys. Like, he did a good thing by checking all the time, and it meant that he pretty much wasn't going to mess it up. There it is. There it is. Dominic. Or Dominica. seemed pretty good. Yeah, it was only a tough game because our RPMs, which would have really opened our game and gave us a real clue about what to do next, were not really possible. So we kind of got tangled up here in a weird way. And so, yeah, we just never got our natural moves like this until later. And it felt like, hey, we were like making it happen here, but nice move offering a queen trade. And then, yeah, by the time we took the rest of the trades, we didn't really have any other options. GG. Can't be too upset with that. Opponent, followed some good habits and got the win, right? Checking all the time. Smoke Sot. Well, I have no idea what that name means. All right, knight f3. You can probably guess what our next move is. Yes, knight c3, of course. The only move to follow. Bishop out. The only move to follow that. Castles. I think it's safe to go here. He's doing it, so I can do it too. We got the same position here. Let's go. Hey, a trade. I'll take that. We want to bring the bishop in. Okay. Let's bring the bishop out. Take with the rook, of course. Don't want to ruin those pawns for no reason. What the heck? What could he even be thinking with a move like that? What? This guy's smoking Sot. Under attack, so I think it's time to retreat. But I'm gonna try to stay a little habitual here. Queen back to the center. Let's not lose. Let's not lose sight of the habits here. Here we go. So hopefully you can all tell the difference, but we have a much more expensive snorkel than we usually do. It's not our typical brand. Trade, of course. Finish off the RPMs over there. Hey, guy gave us a free piece. Like, I'm going to take it. At this point, I guess we could bring the rook back into the middle, but that's about it. You know what I will do? Definitely bring that knight into the middle. I love the look at that one. It allows us some more RPMs. And hey, a knight into the center of the board. Always phenomenal idea. Oh my goodness. Not again. My guy's giving me everything right here. Everything. Like, I'll take it back, I guess. I'm probably going to stick with our RPM idea here. Okay, stick with it, and there it is. Take. Okay, he took. Let's take it back. Rook is hit. I mean, where should we be going with this thing? Somewhere central always makes, you know, a little bit of sense. Maybe we can continue with the RPMs. Double them up. To the center we go. We got more RPMs to be had. Go RPMs. Makes it nice and easy for, I don't know, confused about what to do. Can just send it. RPMs question mark? Wow. Someone let him know. Someone let him know. RPMs are the most important thing that any of us could possibly remember. Well, this is perfect. Not only are we guaranteed to get a trade, but we could get both. We could get both. RPM is a random pawn move. We have 2 trades waiting to happen. Come on, bud. I know you're interested. Have to take this. It is a check. No time to grab the queen, for example. Okay, our rook is hit. Stay somewhere central, I suppose. You know, stacking up the rooks is one thing, but obviously lining up the queen and rook is just as good. Okay, anytime we get that capture in, we will. King is in check, so let's it's been a while since we actually created our snorkel, so let's go ahead and put the king to safety. Okay, what can we do here? Something in the center, I guess. Of course, we want to trade queens at all times. That's what I'm conscious of. So, yeah, if we can trade queens here, that would be good. Into the center we go. Please trade queens. Into the center. Into the center. Yeah, 3 pieces in the middle. We got to be doing something right. Come on now. Look at our well-placed pieces in the center. That's what happens. Take that. And okay, that's important. Got to make sure that we check the lad. Check. Oh, he knew what was coming, let me tell you. He knew what was coming. Yep. He knew damn well. As soon as he saw that check, he said, okay, this guy knows what he's doing. We're dealing with a professional here. Resigns. I hope that you guys wouldn't resign even in that situation. It might seem hopeless, but let the guy potentially stalemate you. Why not? It could happen. As I say always, you wouldn't trust yourself with that position, so why would you trust them? Let's continue. Okay, we're playing Tom. We're definitely going to meet him in the middle here. Knight to protect. A capture, so we already know how we're going to play, right? Capture, easy. We develop our other knight. Interesting. Well, we don't want to move our queen this early, so I guess we're kind of forced to go here. Just a little bit of a weird move there. Goes there. I think we want a castle. Okay, we'll take that. And we'll just try to stick to our habits here, you know? D6, H6, rook here. Yeah, everything looks good. Oh, that is a trade there, so we're definitely going to be taking that. Get our snorkel out. We want to go here, but we don't really want to take with the pawn, so we'll go with the rook, and then we can do it, I think. There we go. Take with the rook, and then probably queen up somewhere, and then slide the other rook over. That looks pretty decent. Okay, takes here. The only thing I know is I can't bring my queen up because my queen is required to defend this. So I don't know. Maybe we skip to some RPMs here. Seems to make some sense. Okay, I mean, hey, we got 3 moves that I didn't even have to think about. That's always nice. Let's continue the RPM farm. Rook needs to move. I don't know, center always looks like it should be a good place to be. Okay, that's a trade, so obviously we are interested. Queen takes back. Well, I still can't really bring my rook to the center that easily. It's kind of annoying. I'm not really sure how to get this rook there without... Yeah, I'm not really sure. Like, I really want to move my queen and then bring the rook over. Something like that would make sense. But I just couldn't move the queen because I'd be hanging my rook. So, okay, I'm kind of doing a waiting move. All I want to do is complete my habits the way that I know how to. Oh. Nice. Okay. We definitely take those. We definitely take those. Wow. We're at 650. That was a little unexpected, but we're never going to say no to that. Another good habit is having a good connection. You don't want to be like Tom here, right? That's important. Don't be like Tom. Don't be like Tom. Keep your connection. Yeah, is that Australia or New Zealand? It actually looks a little bit more like New Zealand, but yeah, it is New Zealand. Can barely see it, so it's so tiny. Nice. We are at 650, ladies and gentlemen. And boy, am I feeling the power of the hoodie here. Yes, I am. Yes, make sure your RPMs are never over here. Not until very, very late in the endgame. This is the only pawn you ever want to move in front of your king. The hoodie made it happen, ladies and gentlemen. We take those. 650. Progress. How are we feeling, circle? We feeling like we're putting some things together? 1 + 1 is 2. Hoodie fit check. We comfy out here. We comfy and we learning. Solid. I'm just happy we could bring it out again. Something like that, JL Pauls. We may have taken an L in there, but easily forgotten. Digilals, thanks for the 51 months, tier 3. Go Digi. Tier 3. Appreciate that. Tier 3s are scarce and valued around here. Thank you for being one of them. Jason Cassidy, thanks for the gifted sub. Thank you, J Cass. Chess carbs. I suppose it might be an homage to Chess and Scarborough. Maybe Chess Scarbs. And indeed it was. Indeed it was. Suspected as much. Nothing brings the hood into chat like wearing the avocado hoodie. Welcome in, brother. Wow, big call from Tourist G there. Big call. Correct, I believe. Thank you, G Madrid. As I recall, I may be decked out in it, partly thanks to you. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. Well, our habits are at 650, which means another successful class. Today's been a long day of learning. I've had you guys since the morning. We can finally release everyone. We did a lot today. The circle, I felt, got a little bit bigger. I felt it. Did you feel it? I felt it. I am definitely not going to Reykjavik. Don't think so. Great tournament. I've just been so many times. Feeling good about the circle, G Madrid. Only appropriate to close today the way we started it.